Welcome to The Platform, a series designed to give the body of Christ a platform to share all that God is doing. Revelations 12:11 says, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony."
So all throughout my high school career, I've had a 4.37 GPA, and I'm currently 35 in my class. It has always been a goal and a dream of mine to go to school debt-free. My name is Layla Powell. I attend Matoka High School, and I'm a senior this year, so I've been doing virtual school all year so far. The college application process, it was hard for me because it was a lot of work. I feel like every time I was talking to someone, as a senior, they're always bringing up, make sure you fill out your application and make sure you fill out the scholarships. And, it sounds easy, and I guess it is for some, but for me, it was a lot of, essays and, different requirements for each school. So I wanted to make sure I was doing it correctly, and I kind of waited till last minute. So all of the options that I would have had for schools, especially schools that have a bigger recipient pool and applicant pool, they're looking for people to apply, early decision, early action, and I'm applying, kind of late in the game. So the Posse Foundation, I heard about it through my counselor at school. She emailed us and was just like, "Hey, I nominated you for this scholarship. Take a look. If you want to continue to go through with it, you can fill out this application." So I ended up going through with it, and I filled out the application. And through that process, I did 3 interviews. And in each interview it was rigorous, but I felt kind of good after each one. They originally had offered me the scholarship for William and Mary, but then it's kind of switched, and they offered it to me for Cornell College at Mount Vernon, Iowa.
And I thought, no, that can't be the case. What are the other options? And she said that they're offering me a full ride, but it's at a school in Iowa. And immediately I got angry. I got upset. I called the school, and I'm like, I thought that this was for William and Mary. What happened? I never signed up for her going to Iowa. I thought our faith is on what she was nominated for. But she came to me and she said, "Mom, is there any way you can fly me to Iowa?" A week before the last interview. And I said, okay. I talked to my husband about it, and I said, we're gonna have to book a quick flight. We're gonna have to take her to Iowa. We're gonna fly into Chicago. We're gonna drive her 3.5 hours. This is all on faith. This is all on in my spirit. The Lord had already kind of told me she's gonna get the scholarship. You're gonna have to just wrap your mind around this. And so I knew the way that God did everything, for everything lined up for us to go on that trip. The person who toured us, everybody was right on target. And when we got there and I saw the campus and I saw the way that everything was set up, it was very organized. I started realizing very quickly that this is going to happen. You're going to have to just get over your feelings about it.
So I ended up going through with it. I did that 3rd round interview, and in that interview they had let me know that I'd gotten it. And in the end, it ended up being $47,000 a year, and that would be $188,000 all 4 years of school. So nearly $200,000 in scholarships. And not only me would be going, I would have 10 other people, which would make up my posse, and we will all be going together to become the leaders of campus. So all throughout my high school career, I've had a 4.37 GPA, and I'm currently 35 in my class. It has always been a goal and a dream of mine to go to school debt-free. I will always tell my mom, I don't want to have any student loans. I don't want to go to school with any debt. I want all the balances are going to be 0. We're not going to have any debt.
We knew that God had done it. We knew that this was nothing but God. This was not something that was usual. This was unusual for them to have just come into the state of Virginia and for her to get a full ride. She was disciplined to do the work, but God, showed up. And so that was the biggest amazement, that, her faith to go to school debt-free, but at the same time, God did exactly what we asked him to do.